our Dynasty Draft, and apparently, as we were going live, R.I.P. James Robinson is what I'm getting alerts for. What do you see, Kyle? You see what that pick is?
No, I didn't. I don't have the draft up right here. It's in the other room.
Jacksonville got running back Travis.
Is it Etienne?
Yeah, with Trevor Lawrence. Okay.
Whew,
well, that's rough.
That is awful for James Robinson. Oh my god.
Wow, you want to talk about crushing dreams. Wow, that is that's something right there. That's a way to kick off this little stream. Jeez, oh Pete. So we are on pick 6 now. There was a long hold up at pick 3. There was a trade that went on. And so let me pull this up really quick so you guys can see it.
Apparently, he said he's got other teams offering too, so he's fielding offers for this. Is why it hasn't gone yet.
Okay, so pick 3 there was a trade. Now on pick 6, a message was put out there very momentarily that this person was Omaha FF captain is willing to trade his number 6 pick. So, which means he was probably wanting Kamara or Taylor or something, and one of them got taken before. Anyways, so he's looking to maybe trade his 6. We messaged him, and he's also getting other offers as well. I, at that number 3 pick, had messaged that guy, and I was saying we would also like in on number 3 if possible. And I just now got a message back from him saying that apologies, I missed your message somehow. So he didn't even see our message to even get in on that. But we could not have matched the offer that he got for it, which was essentially he moved 1 pick back and gained a 6th and a 10th rounder. So we weren't touching that. Well, I mean, we could have, I guess, but we would have had to move him back to the 8 pick instead of the 4 pick. So really, he gained a 6th and an 8th round and moved back a single spot. So good move on his part, really. I mean, if he was fine with Taylor or Barkley, either one, I mean, or Kamara, whatever.
Wait. I just offered him what we were offering him for the 2nd earlier. I forgot that. Okay. So
You're cutting in and out still, man.
We want to put the 3rd on the.
This is not good.
I don't have anything going.
Yeah, I don't know. Not great. Okay, you offered him the same that you offered him earlier for his 2nd rounder by accident?
Yeah, I was offering him, the 4, 6, 7 stuff like we did for the 2nd.
Yeah.
But for the 1st, we could put that 3rd back on the board, yeah. So I messed that up, so hold on. What kind of offer should I send him? 3 and 3, 4? 3, 4 and something next year? You're muted. You muted.
I'm sorry. Again, I was coughing and yeah. Sorry, 3, 4 and a 2nd next year maybe.
Yeah, should I try that?
Yeah, I'm down for that. Oh, Derrick Henry. He already traded it, man. Or he already picked his pick. I guess he decided not to trade it. Now, I'm high on Derrick Henry. I think everyone is, but not in Dynasty. So it's kind of a short-term pick. That's fine. I don't hate that pick for him. Just depending on how you're how you weigh things out. But if Henry has 2 or 3 more years in him, then that's not a bad pick. I mean,
it's not terrible. Like you say, he'll get a solid probably 2 years out of him before he's.
I mean, that dude's not a normal human, so who knows what he can actually handle.
Even if you get 1 good year out of him and trade him or something to someone desperate, I don't know.
I mean, no, exactly.
Not desperate,
you get a
but
player
like
like
making a run.
yeah. So if you get someone making a run to the playoffs this year and his team's maybe not doing good, sell him. Someone will buy him, and then you can gain a lot of pieces for that. So yeah, I mean, it's not bad to have that talent at all. So now we're sitting at the 7 pick, and we have the 8th pick. So we're 1 pick away here.
1 pick.
One more pick.
Was Ben the one saying he was going to wait on his pick, though? Or was it?
No.
It was number 10, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's number 10. So he's going to wait on his.
So number 7 needs to do us proud here. And
well,
get on with it.
Yeah, what's funny is number 10 was wanting to wait till after first round tonight to do it, and I was kind of like, why? But
now he doesn't have to.
But now also it's kind of funny because there were some kind of significant, I don't think they're first round significant or second round significant, like Najee Harris or James Robinson. Like, these aren't players that are going in the first 2 rounds of your dynasty league, I don't think, unless you're just reaching for young talent. Like, but to me, that's pretty far reach even. So if this was just a rookie draft, then Najee Harris is going
number 1,
way up there. Yeah, probably number 1, but not in this fresh draft here, not this year.
I'll be real interested to see what happens here at 7.
Yeah, I don't think it'll
change. I don't think it'll change our pick at 8 at all, but it'll be interesting.
Yeah, I actually agree with that. I don't think it's going to change much.
I'm pretty set on who I want at 8.
Yeah, I mean, there could be a wrinkle thrown in here, but I doubt it.
Unless he takes our guy, that's the only way, and I don't see it happening.
Well, if he takes our guy, I know who we're taking otherwise, but...
Do what?
If he takes our guy, then I know who to take otherwise. I mean, we have our top 2.
Well, we had a plan until today. Is that still the plan, or...
No. Who else are we talking about? We were just talking about if we had traded up to 6 and had 6 and 8, who we would be taking.
Oh, yeah. Hill?
Yep. I mean, I wasn't going to say it. Not that Ben is
Ben's
sitting here watching our draft, or our stream.
Basically, I'll say this. Either way, we're fixing to draft a chief.
Yeah, I mean, and that's
how
fine.
How far down is TK here?
$27.
God, if I thought I could actually get him at 21, but
no joke.
I really don't think that it'll go down that way.
I don't know what these guys think like. Also, these
ADPs look a lot different than any rankings or other ADPs I've seen.
Yeah, and you got Kittle down here at 35.
They got Ridley at 34.
Yeah, these are weird.
When I looked at their ADPs and their default listing here, like, it looks so different than any other like rankings or anything I've seen.
Yeah, I don't understand these. Like Terry McLaurin down here at 43. You got Joe Mixon at 41.
I really can't imagine these guys are picking based on that. Because
I would assume not, to be completely honest.
I mean, Kelsey in the 4th round or 3rd round is ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't think that's a thing.
Edwards-Helaire in the 1st round,
right?
Holmes in the 1st round. No, neither one of those.
Yeah, these rankings are not good. Josh Jacobs all the way up at 15. These are
Dobbins over Chubb.
I mean, you've got Kyler Murray over Metcalf and Diggs and DeAndre Hopkins and Aaron Jones and stuff. Like, this isn't real.
No, there's no shot.
Omaha said he's open to trading his players in draft. So
we really need Ben to make his pick here.
So it looks like Omaha wasn't super set that Henry was his guy. So I don't know. Seems like he's willing to trade him if need be in a deal. So that's weird. That's weird though. Why not just sit on it a little bit longer and field more trades for that pick? That's weird.
Why am I? So I'm getting all these chat things on my phone, but none of it's popping. It's not showing up on my desktop version over here.
Yeah.
The chat. So I guess I'm going to close that because they ain't doing nothing for me, honestly. It's probably what's helping slow me down, actually. Sleeper app. I mean, he was just on chatting and stuff, wasn't he?
Yeah, but I mean, you gotta understand, people are working trades. Be patient, grasshopper.
Yeah, I know. They just need to work. They just need to work faster. All right. I'm holding these people to a higher standard.
Well, the problem is, I say problem. It's not really a problem. Is we have more experienced players. They're more apt. They like trading more. So I assumed this might take a little longer just because people want to trade and people are being very active, and I love that. So I like all these trades and stuff. It's whatevs.
Who did Baltimore just draft? They're talking about it on here, but you're not keeping me up to date.
I stopped getting alerts on my phone, which is sucky. It stopped sending me alerts. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, it stopped giving me to him. Okay, I'll give you.
They're like second to last pick, so I missed a bunch.
Yeah, so pick 25 was the running back to Jacksonville. Pick 26, Cleveland Browns got Northwestern cornerback Greg Newsome. Second, the 27th pick, the Baltimore Ravens got Minnesota wide receiver Rashad Bateman. He's Bateman.
Oh, okay. Did they trade up for that? Oh no, they had. I guess they had a pick and then they traded up for another one.
I like Bateman
in that trade with the Chiefs. That's right. So they had two.
Yeah. All right. Well, my guess is there's some trading going on here because Ben's been on here paying attention and stuff. So apologies.
Yeah, he's been in the chat quite a bit, and then all of a sudden. But we're winding down here in the NFL draft for the night. We've got a handful of picks left.
Yep. So, yeah, I'm surprised at the pace of this, but at the same time, kind of not, just because there's been so much trading going on already, and there's a few really active traders.
Yeah, I was going to say, it says Ben's been reading the chat as of even 15 minutes ago, so he's around. I'm guessing he's just chatting with people, DMing people for trades and stuff, which is fine. Like I said, I expected some trading and stuff, but I didn't expect every pick, but it is the first round, so
yeah, I think
everybody's trying to get extra first round picks and stuff. Once we get down into it, this won't happen every pick in after a few rounds.
I can appreciate it. I'm not mad at it. Our viewers are probably bored out of their mind if there's any, but
I wish we had a little more firepower to trade with.
yeah,
But
we
spent
traded
it all
away.
to get 8, and then we just don't have anything else.
Yeah. The best we got is trades for next year, really, and not big value in those right now. Later in the season,
crazy. They might think we're crazy trading up to 8 to take who we did.
I mean, there was nowhere else we could trade up to get them.
I know, but
it was just what was available. So yeah, it's probably a couple spots too early, but it's who we want and it's where we could get them.
Yeah, I heard one of the guys on ESPN earlier, NFL Network. I was watching the draft. They were talking about because one of the teams, was the Raiders. They took a offensive lineman that was a little bit early, according to everybody's rankings, which the Raiders are kind of known for. They've taken linemen early and stuff, but in the past. But they said, you know what, when these teams find somebody that they like, then they just take them no matter what. It doesn't matter if they're the top guy on your board, the top guy that you want. It don't matter where you take them or where the experts have them ranked or what. That's kind of how I feel here.
No, I do the same. And what's silly is, okay, so let's say that the Raiders wanted him, but they had, I'm just going to make something up here. Say they had the number 5 pick, but that guy's supposed to be the number 15 pick. Okay, well, the Raiders don't pick again until pick, 37 or whatever. Mm-hmm. So he's going to be gone by the time their second pick comes around. So if that's who you want and that's what you need, go get him. I mean, that just happens to be where your pick lands. That's your need. That's who you want. Pick them.
Yeah.
Because they'll be gone by the time your next pick comes around. It's not like they just sit there and wait on you because, oh, well, you wanted them there and they just weren't there early enough. So just take them.
Yep, exactly. And that's pretty much what we're doing. He wasn't going to make it to 20.
Right. So
where could we get a pick? And that's what
we
did.
Was what was available to us.
It didn't cost us a fortune to do it.
What did we give for that? We gave a
5 and an 8 to move 20 to 8.
Yeah, we gave a 2.58. Yeah.
So we lost a 5th and an 8th round pick to get Kelsey over whatever we get at 20, and I'm tickled to death about it.
Yeah, I'm ecstatic.
Even though, like, the rankings, any rankings you look at, it's going to have Kelsey lower than 8, but they all have him higher than 20, except for these sleeper app ADP rankings.
I don't understand these. Yeah, these are silly. If these are where their ADP rankings were at, people in their mock drafts were not good.
Yeah, that means they got some real weird mock draft data, which, I did a handful of the mock drafts myself, but those didn't go normal because their ADP data is so messed up.
Yeah.
So it never kind of corrects itself. It's kind of odd.
But, well, hold on now. This is silly. So they've got these ranks, though, but look, this ADP says 29.9, 27.8, and then you got DeAndre Swift, ADP 8.9, but he's down here at 11. Justin Jefferson, 38.1.
Okay, so the ADP is right. It's their rankings that are messed up.
But Justin Jefferson's ADP was at 38? Below Josh Jacobs?
So click ADP, sort it by ADP for me.
I can highlight it.
Oh, it doesn't sort it?
No.
Well, that's goofy. But looking at the ADPs,
they're better.
Look more accurate.
But like ADP for Devontae Adams, I mean, I know today's a little different, but now he's down at 10. But I mean, I have a hard time believing AJ Brown was down at 20, almost 8. I still don't think these are super accurate. DK Metcalf down at 17, Diggs at 25. So even their ADPs aren't good.
They're not great, but they're closer.
They're at least closer. I'll give you
what's
that.
Kelsey? Okay, see, Kelsey's ADP was like 15.8. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot more accurate.
Big difference.
Eckler's 13.7. Interesting. Yeah, their rankings are way different than anybody else's. It's kind of interesting. I kind of hope everybody drafts based on that, but I don't think they will. I think everybody's got their own rankings they're kind of using.
Yeah.
I use a couple as kind of a guideline, but ultimately, like with Kelsey, I just take whoever the hell I want. I'm always reaching for somebody. I really
trying
do.
to get in and see if Ben's looking to trade this pick, but he's not looking at my messages.
He's probably in a dead heat with a couple of people or something. Probably just doesn't even want to. If he's close, he might not even want to bother bringing in a third. See if I can get a draft pick right here. Oh, are you talking to me? Because you're muted. I just looked over and you're muted.
God dang it. I keep doing that for my cough and not to annoy people, and I'm really annoyed. I was just saying that it's annoying in this app.
Yeah, I just happened to look over and I saw your mouth doing this.
God, wow, annoying. I was looking, I was telling about on the app how when you've never messaged someone before, like the other person has to like accept the message chat into the conversation before they can see your message and whatnot. So with Potorowski, I hadn't done that yet, so that's probably why he missed my message. And then, but Ben, I've messaged with Ben already, so I'm kind of broken through that barrier. So that was what makes me think that he is probably in conversations with somebody else, pretty hot conversations with somebody else about this pick possibly being traded. So, yeah, I just messaged him. I said, "You keeping this pick?" And then that was 11 minutes ago. 2 minutes ago, I said, "Or are you hearing offers?" So I'm gonna kind of poke him over and over again. But my alerts are not working on Sleeper app right now because Potorowski just wrote me back again 19 minutes ago and I never got an alert. So yeah, not good. It seems like Sleeper might be having some issues. Dang. Man, this is like 3 weeks now. Tonight marks 3 weeks for this sickness. Sucks. Also, on Melon is not showing everything on screen for me there because I can't tell if we have viewers. I can't tell how long we've been streaming. Technical difficulties tonight seems that things are having. It's really annoying.
Like everything. All the websites are bogging down because of all the traffic because of the draft. Like there's no way streaming the draft should be bogging down my stream.
Yeah, things are just not working great.
There's just a whole lot going on tonight.
I might have to go get something to drink really quick since this is taking so damn long. Okay, Green Bay.
What just happened with Green Bay? Because they're talking about it in the.
Hold on. So with number 28, the Saints went with Houston defensive end Peyton Turner, and then for the 29th pick, Green Bay went with Georgia cornerback Eric Stokes. So got some defensive guys going here.
So Aaron Rodgers is going.
Yep.
Oh, Aaron Rodgers is mad again, probably. That's crazy, dude.
It just said, I just got a
we got a Packers fan in our Dynasty League that hates that pick.
Twitter alert, Urban Meyer said, we'll use Etienne, however you said, as third down back. So, eek. All right. I'll be right back.
Yeah. And, on. All right.
I'm sorry. This cough is killing me, man. I got to go get something for it. Be right back.
Yeah, no worries. You do you. Third down back behind James Robinson. Man, anybody holding on to James Robinson is disappointed. I tend to agree with over here on this NBC Sports Edge. They make a observation. It says, Robinson may prevent Eddie. I'm thinking it's Etienne is how that's pronounced. May keep him from being a 3-down back right out of the gate. But long term, if you're in a dynasty league, he's the one to get because it's Urban Meyer's guy. So keep that in mind when you're drafting in your dynasty leagues.
All right. I think I'm good. I got my Jaeger. I'll just take that. It's supposed to be medication, right?
Got your cough syrup there?
All right. Dude, I don't know. I haven't had Jaeger. I don't know how old this bottle is. I've never probably had anything out of it.
Probably old enough you shouldn't be drinking it. Probably old enough to stop that cough. Or make you cough for another reason.
Dude, I barely sipped that, and it's still just, whew. The people drink that straight as... That's rough. Okay. No, I got a bottle of water. I'm not drinking that. I'm joking, guys. I'm not drinking Jägermeister straight. And that cough is just killing me. Of course, it waited till I was online streaming to really come on strong, too. All right.
Oh, of course. Kind of how that works,
Oh, absolutely. Man, I'm sad that I can't see.
Let's talk, I'm still surprised he took Derek.
Yeah, I'm surprised by that pick, too, honestly. I mean, it was a big jump in dynasty rankings. It didn't seem like a dynasty pick, which is interesting.
Yeah, I agree.
So
I would have gone Tyreek Hill there, I think.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. That's where I would have gone with that too. So this is
but he clearly wanted a running back, so get your guy, right?
Hey,
like we just talked about.
Yeah,
get your guy.
I mean, he picks again at 2-5, and he probably wouldn't have gotten Henry there. Maybe.
No, he wouldn't have got Henry there.
Depends on. We don't know this group of guys, right? So typically, it's hard with a new group. We don't know. In multiple talks with people, they were like, in trying to trade with us, like, oh, you can trade here, and then Patrick Mahomes will be available for you. Stuff like. So some people are still valuing these quarterbacks more than we do. I think the guy at 10-11 seems to value the rookies. Being a dynasty league, he wants that young talent. He might be overvaluing rookies. But we're guessing at this just because we don't know how these people think.
If he goes Najee Harris and then Etienne, I'm gonna lose it, I think.
And lose it by excitement, because that means that our next
in a good way, yeah, in a good way for sure.
The only thing that would suck is that Well, no, not really suck, but the only thing we would know is that he's probably going to be guaranteed the 10-11 pick in next year's draft as well.
Yeah, true.
Because he'd probably come in last place if that's his.
I'm getting a little bit of echo of myself on your end. I don't know. I don't remember what causes that.
It's just random to where we can hear ourselves like that. It's really strange. Because sometimes I hear that on your end and you don't hear it, and I don't think it comes through on our stream. We just hear it every once in a while.
Weird. Well, hopefully it'll go away, just in case.
Is it still coming through right now?
Yeah. There's about a 2-second delay, and then I hear it. I hear myself, I guess I should say.
It's weird. Yep. Nothing on my end, so I'm hoping that that's the case for everyone else. I don't know who's watching this. It is interesting to watch. Like right now, I can't see if we have any viewers. So if we have any viewers, which I'm guessing right now we probably don't, because this is drug out
Probably not.
way longer than it was supposed to. We were supposed to get on here, have this exciting like, hey, we're making our pick. Let's do this, and then here we are, just freaking waiting. The Bills
waiting on the players, and then Dad showed up at your house, and
yeah,
it was a whole night of things.
Yeah, and he stayed here till 10 our time. It's been a weird thing. So the Bills picked with the 30th pick, defensive end Gregory Ralza. Not really sure. So, but they got a defensive end. So, yeah, I don't know if we have any viewers or not.
And then
maybe not.
Baltimore, Tampa Bay, and we're done for the night.
Yeah, that seemed to have gone quick, but it didn't. I mean, it's been 4 hours almost. But
yeah, it seems like it went quick because I didn't get to watch I usually sit down and I just don't move from the couch.
Same.
For the entire 4 hours that the draft goes.
Yep.
But I've been bouncing back and forth between that and this the whole night. And it's kind of felt like a marathon a little bit, just checking things and all over the place. But we got one pick down anyways.
I mean, geez, we should be able to make it through now.
I thought we'd make it to our number 20, 21 down there.
I honestly did.
Tonight.
I honestly did too.
I thought once he hit go, I thought people would go, and it's been a trade. I think number 1, 2, and 5 were the only two that didn't try to field trades. So 3, 4, and 6 all tried to field trades first.
Yep. I do not plan on fielding a trade for our number 8.
Nope.
Because I don't think anyone's going to come in high enough.
I don't want anybody bad enough to not just take our guy and move on.
Yeah. I guess if pick 9, if Jake Cleve came in with some egregious offer that the number 3 guy got to move back one spot, I'd be interested in that. But I don't trust for that. The thing with that 10-11 pick is you're willing to, that's where you're willing to maybe take someone a little bit earlier because you're getting that boom boom. And so that number 11 pick is kind of a wild card. You don't know what someone's going to do with that number 11 pick. In my opinion, that can be a wild card. So I would rather not take that chance here.
Yeah, and honestly, it might be kind of fun to trade 8 and 21 and something for 10-11. Could be fun.
I mean that.
If you think our guys make it to 10-11, one of them at least.
I
don't think it's necessary, though, honestly, based on the depth of the talent. It would be fun to make back-to-backs right there, but I really don't think it's necessary to jump up there.
No.
To potentially lose out on one of the ones that we want. Here at 8.
I agree. There's people way down the list that I would be ecstatic. Yeah. I mean,
we're going to get another stud at 21.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised about this one, but taking so long, honestly.
Did you get a hold of Jay Cleve about 3.4?
Say what?
Did you happen to get a hold of Jay Clee about 3.4? It seems like you did.
I don't think so.
Hmm.
I think we talked about it, or no, I just kind of put it together and then sent you the thing. I don't think I ever sent it.
I'd like to jump in there at 3.2, 3.3, 3.4, 3.5 somewhere. Get another one.
Yeah, I can't remember what that was. Let me look back. I know I drafted that.
I know.
Or I texted that to you earlier, but I just made the offer so that I can send it to you really quick and see what your thoughts were.
Yeah, I think we were throwing out ideas for a second round trade offer. But I don't think we ever kind of dug into that 3.2 to 3.5 range really.
With Jake Cleve, I guess I didn't send you one.
We can hop into that. I might dig into that in the morning and see about getting, because that 3.2 to 3.5 range, I'd like to have.
Well, while we're waiting on
right
this,
there.
let's.
Everybody's kind of wanting a king's ransom for that second rounder. Everybody's really liking the depth in the second round, but if we can sneak in there and grab another early third, that would be money, I think. Don't you agree?
Oh, yeah, I would like that.
Hit my knee on my table. Sorry for the shaky camera.
That's our team.
I'll be right back. 2 seconds.
Yeah. Sorry, this gets tricky. I'm not sure how to open up certain things during the draft. As you could tell, things are different during draft, and it's mixed up the whole screen. So I'm trying to figure out. Oh, here, let's click trade. Here we go. We were just talking about trying to trade with Jay Cleve. Now he has an extra third rounder, which I would be interested in pursuing. So let's go look. Player to acquire. This is annoying though, because I don't know which ones these are. So let me click on this. It doesn't say what pick it is, so that's kind of annoying. Yeah, that's I don't know what pick that is.
All right. Sorry about that. I went to go turn off my TV and get a little bit of beverage.
This is weird because this is annoying. I'm poking around on this, and this shows like the round, but it doesn't show what the overall pick is. So what's annoying is like for us players to acquire, like he has 2 third-round picks, but I don't know what those picks are.
Ruler of the World
is picking 9, right? So that's going to be
he's 9.
29.
Ruler of the World is
8.
4.
Oh yeah, because he got it from another. Yeah, so that'll be 4. Sorry, I was thinking of someone else. So
4 was 8 was Evwit. I think that's his name. Evwit. Something like that. Now that I got the draft.
Yeah, that's right. Evwit, something like that. So I would be interested in his, I guess that would be 3-4.
The Baltimore, they make 2 picks.
Do what? Man.
4.
Dude, you're cutting out. I can't hear you. Can you say that again?
I said, did Baltimore and Tampa Bay make their picks?
So Baltimore just did. They took Penn State defensive end Jason Owe. These aren't really sexy picks, or maybe they are, and I just don't know it.
No, they're really not.
Yeah. Okay, so looking at that third, that's a 3-4, right? That's what we determined. Did you cut out every time you try to talk? You cut out.
I am lagging. Yeah.
Yeah, you're struggling hard.
Okay, it's the sleeper app is bogging me down every time I open it.
Yeah, don't open up your sleeper app.
Like I don't have the draft streaming anywhere. All I have now is Melon and Fantasy Pros. That's it. That's all I have open.
You had, but
I can even see on
right?
my. Yeah, I can see now. Like I'm better, but for some
you're
reason,
fine.
sleeper, I open it and it just bogs me down completely.
Yeah, just use sleeper
So
on
I
your
can't
phone
look
or
at
something.
sleeper right now.
Can you look at it on your phone?
Yeah, I don't know why it won't let me.
That's weird, man. It's drawing some major.
Weird. I've used sleeper on here before when we're streaming.
Yeah.
I don't know what the problem is tonight.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Kind of weird.
Yep.
Yeah, I want to look at this draft board.
Yeah, look at that real quick. So Ruler of the World just messaged me and said, who are you looking at 108? Well, when you like to know. Because I know you're probably in this talk right now for this pick 7.
Oh, the phone app? The phone app will let me draft, but the desktop version wouldn't.
Weird.
So it says 3.4 was Ruler, but she traded it to J. Cleve. So yeah, J. Cleve's would be 3.9.
Right.
Dom is 3.2. He hasn't made any trades.
So
Ruski made one, but apparently you have to pay him for his stuff. 3.4 or 3.5 with Worm. I don't know. I haven't talked to Worm yet either.
No.
But I think, we need to talk to J. Cleve about 3.4. He seems really active. We might be able to get something done with him rather quickly.
Yeah, what would we want to trade? Our 4.6?
You think we'd have to give a 6?
No, you're right.
We have
a 4.
It's funny, we have the top pick. We have no back-to-backs until 6-7.
Well, it's 4.10, so maybe like 4.10. So it's the last one in the 4th, and we'd be moving up first half of 3rd. So
you try 4.9. See if he wants something next year, maybe.
So maybe a
4.9 and like a 3rd next year.
I was thinking like maybe a 4.10 and a 2nd next year, but I can try a 3rd, a 4.9 with a 3rd next year. We'll try with that.
Yeah, just see what he says. Hopefully he'll counter and not just cut it off.
Yeah, I'll send that out to him. He's really active on here, so we should probably hear back from him pretty soon. I would assume. I know what it would take to get his first round pick, because we've had that discussion.
Oh yeah, what's he want for that?
3rd round, 4th round, and a 7th round. He would give us his first round and 2 later round picks
for 3, 4, 7.
Yeah.
How late would the other 2 be?
I don't know.
He sends us, did he say?
Nope.
Like, that wouldn't be terrible, if I'm being honest. We just wouldn't pick. We move our 2nd up to 8, our 3rd up to 9, because that's where he's at, right? 9. So we wouldn't have a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 through 8 would be gone. And then whatever he gave us back, we'd have extras in those rounds. I'm guessing it'd be after 8.
Huh. That wouldn't break my heart.
Mine neither.
Have 3 first round picks, and then that's just kind of.
But who do we take? Do we take Kelsey and Hill right there? Boom, boom. And then just
I think
sit back and watch.
Hill goes.
I think Hill will go here at 7.
Yeah, that's.
But if he doesn't,
My guess is Hill goes here.
but what if he doesn't?
Well, then of course I think you have to take Hill and Kelsey, right? Like
Both playing with Mahomes for the next how many years? I mean, why not?
yeah. I mean, honestly,
I'm not one of these. I don't want people on the same team kind of people. Honestly, it doesn't
they all
matter because
score.
like they're gonna get their points whether on they're gonna get their points whether on your team or somebody else's. So it doesn't make any difference, honestly.
Now, if they have a bad week, maybe, but
Yeah, if Mahomes has an off day, then yeah, you're hamstrung. But
that's 1 week
how often does that
out of
happen?
the entire season. Yeah,
Yeah, how often does that happen?
yeah, rare for sure. But if Hill goes here and then we acquire those, then we go Kelsey and then I think like maybe a Stephon Diggs or.
I like Diggs. Let's see.
God, there's so much talent, Kyle. Good gosh, it's gonna be. It's such a deep draft,
and that's kind of why, like, I'd almost rather just stick with like grabbing another early third because we were looking at what we're getting at 21, and there's like we're gonna have like 6-7 good options there.
Yeah,
2 of those will be just as good as number 9.
Oh, 100%. I would rather have 2 of those than one at 9.
So I say let's focus on plus sitting through rounds 4 through 7 or 8. Sorry, 4 through 8 with no picks would be tough.
Oh, I mean, yeah, we wouldn't even come back on here to stream for another couple days because of it.
That would be tough. I'd rather stay a little more.
Yeah, I would rather get another early third, early to mid round third.
We get an early third, then we get 2 firsts, 2 thirds. We wouldn't have our 4th or 5th. We would have a 6, 7, right? 8, and then you offered a 9. No, we wouldn't have an 8, but you offered a 9. So we'd have 2 thirds, and then 6, 7, and then 10. Huh. Let's see. 2nd to a 1st, 4th to a 3rd. So yeah, basically we wouldn't have a 5th, 8th, or a 9th. So we'd be short 3 middle picks basically, if we could pull something off with that 3.4 pick there. That's really good.
Yeah, I'd be down for that, but I don't know that.
But we can see what homie wants for 3.4.
This is mind-boggling right now. The problem is the person that I think is they're probably dealing with is hard to deal with.
Ruler? Oh. I was going to say Ruler, but because she just tries to trade on every single thing.
That's what I'm saying. Hard to deal with. Ruler is hard to deal with. And because always going for more. Okay, cool. We've agreed to this. Try to get a little more. Okay, we've agreed to that. Okay, now try to get a little more.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like,
it's
really, I mean, to make this deal for the 8 pick, the deal changed. We agreed to something, and then the deal changed.
We had to agree to 2 different deals.
Yeah, and so that's really frustrating.
Yeah, we agreed.
So
it is. She agreed to change her mind. We had to completely renegotiate.
So that's
basically from scratch.
It's hard to deal with traders like that. Yeah, I think in the long run we ended up getting a better deal. I think talked themselves in circles, but it's still annoying.
Yeah, I think she played herself.
We literally talked.
The fact that she
talked an entire day, finally came to something at like 10 o'clock at night. Said, "Cool, I'll take that deal." And then the next morning was like had the message, or I sent the offer, it got rejected and countered with a way worse offer. And I was like, wait, what happened? Like, that was the deal we agreed to. Well, can we do it for this instead? No, like, what? And then we had to start all over again. It literally took all day again.
Yeah.
That is so annoying. I'm sorry, but it is.
Also the fact that she has to have her hand in every single trade that occurs in this league so far. It's a lot.
I think it's fine if you trade like you and I do, make up your mind and go. But
she juggles and waffles.
Yeah, it's different. We've had our hands in a lot of trades, or trade talks, stuff like that. But we do it quickly because we don't waffle. Like, we're not fickle. We're not waffling on these things. This is our offer, and if we agree to it, let's go.
Right. Yeah.
But that's what's dragging out a lot of these trades is, well, what about this? Well, what about this? And like today, I thought about, on my way into work, I was driving and thought, well, what about next year's picks? We can trade next year's picks. Cool. We traded away some early picks this year. Didn't really want to trade like our third away. So it was like, what about next year? Before I could message that, Ruler messaged me and said, what about picks next year? I was like, oh my gosh, we're on the same page. And come to find out, Ruler does not value next year's trades. And it's like, why'd you even bring it up? And
she just wanted them thrown in for like an extra little.
Yeah. Like for we had a 2-hour conversation trying to work deals before I found out that, the Ruler actually, I don't know if it's a he or she. I'm sorry. I don't know if that picture is actually from a movie or not, or if it's his daughter. I don't know. So we'll just say Ruler for now. But Ruler then just told me that they valued next year's first round picks as like maybe a 4th, 5th, or 6th rounder this year's draft. And I'm like, what? I'm like, if that's your value right now, then why did you even bring it up? So it made no sense, because then,
like you said, she wanted them just sprinkled in as pot sweeteners and not like they were actual pieces. And it's like,
it was weird.
Okay.
So it was like, well, if whatever. So I'm not going to trade next year's picks at that low of a value, because they're not valuable right now to that person. So they're not going to get them at a discount because they don't value them yet. So
yeah, and I mean, it's kind of weird. Like, me and you, the way we trade, we can kind of see things in our head, come up with like the best possible offer and send it. And she's like, here's an offer, or here's one, or here's another possibility. And she's just sending like all these ideas and has to look at every single possibility and explore. And it's just like,
that's actually,
it's like half of those are kind of crap though. Like, why would you even send them?
Actually, that's not true. That's not the experience I've had. The experience I've had is, well, that's not good enough. Try again. So we're sitting here, I'm sending all of the trade offers, guessing at what the valuation is on there and how they value players. And man, that's so hard to do. And they're just like, no, and then don't send a counter back. It's like, okay, well, I don't know where your head's at. And then if you do send a counter back, it's something so egregious where it's like, okay, well, that wasn't a real counter. So I still don't know how you value players. So I'm still playing this guessing game. And I literally even said in a message of, come on, send me a counter. Let's not play this. Don't make me play the guessing game. And then said, okay, hold on, I'll look for something and send you something. And I never got anything. I mean, that's just when it disappeared. It's like I'm being catfished.
She did that a couple times. She kept saying,
it's like I'm being catfished, man.
I would never got anything.
So
if anybody ever does see this, just look at me and let me tell you right now, like, one-sided guessing trading is not fun trading.
It's not good trading. It's not fun trading. It's frustrating, and it takes the fun right out of it. With the 32nd pick, the Tampa Bay Bucks select Washington linebacker Joe Tryon.
In the first round. Tomorrow night will be fun. That's when you'll see a lot more skill guys and a few more sexy picks will go.
Yep.
But I don't know. We'll see. Dallas will have a pair of thirds now, which is exciting.
So, looking at this, I think these green dots are who's on the draft at the moment. And it looks like it's just two of us and not the guy who needs to be on the draft.
Yeah, that doesn't mean he might just mean he doesn't have it open if he's chatting, if he's on his phone.
Yeah.
Unless it just means that's who's online at all in the app. Then
no, I think that's who's
in the room,
yeah.
in the draft room.
Yeah, this is weird. But I'm looking even at these at the league chat, and I'm not seeing like his icon's not showing up that he's seen the league chat where they're chatting about the actual NFL draft. So I'm not.
Right.
I'm so sure that this guy didn't go to bed because who knows where he's located.
If he's on his phone and has the DM thing up, though, you can't check the chat from there. I
mean, it's very possible he lives on the East Coast. It's past midnight, and he went to bed because he has work in the morning.
Yeah, maybe. Hopefully, he'll make his pick before he goes to work. Then, of course, I guess at 8 a.m. Pacific time, he goes on the clock for 4 hours. So, 10 o'clock our time, the draft. They started a little bit early. There's an unlimited clock right now because the official start time isn't until 10 o'clock in the morning Central Time, our time. So at 10 o'clock our time tomorrow, he'll have 4 hours to make his pick, whether he trades it or picks it. So 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon Central Time at the latest, we will be on the clock.
Yep.
Hopefully it doesn't take that long, but I'd like to start flying through some of these picks.
Jeez, I would hope so.
But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, this has been really disappointing.
I mean, it's really just Ruler holding up every pick, honestly.
I mean, we don't know that for sure right now. I'm not convinced that Ben didn't go to bed.
Well, I'm sure she tried to talk trade before, but
I'm wondering if we should message him. Did Ben go to bed? I might actually do that.
Yeah, because she's trying to.
I'm just curious on if we should keep streaming for no good reason, or if I should go to bed. I mean,
yeah. Get ready for a long weekend of streaming and draft picks.
Precisely. I'm starting to think that that's probably the deal, is that things got held up so late that
Yeah, I'm betting probably so.
Yeah, because I feel like he was pretty active early on. And I say pretty active. I guess not pretty active, but I guess I haven't really seen.
He hadn't done anything in a good half hour or so.
I mean, I guess the last message he put on the board that I can see is that that number 10 guy already said he wouldn't pick at the 10 spot. So what's the point in rushing for the first 9 picks? That was a day ago when we were talking about starting yesterday.
But his icon's been showing up as seeing everything.
He's been keeping up, and I think he's reacted to some messages, with some laughs and whatnot. So I mean, he's been
But
on here for sure.
the last time I saw one that he saw, though, oh, well, it's not. They're not showing up for me now. I don't know what the deal is with that.
Yeah,
Oh, there it is. An hour ago, there was a message from Dom an hour ago that he saw. Otherwise, his icon ain't showing up under anything as seen anymore. After that,
I think we're done for the night, man. I think that's where things ended. We made it through 6 whole picks.
you got 4 people have seen your deal so far, but none of them are him.
I'm gosh, I'm wondering if we even delete this stream right now. Like, do we even save this for people to watch? How boring.
Yeah, the one earlier too. Honestly, I mean, you could edit. Can you edit the live streams down, or does
Yeah.
it just post as is?
No, I can delete parts out of them.
Because basically, after you left, I just filled time.
Yeah, I might just do that.
So you can edit down a bunch of that. Like I ran through like the draft picks so far and looked at the guy Dallas drafted, and then it was just like, I don't know what to do. So
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna delete this one and then I'll edit the one from earlier.
I mean, you might be able to edit that one and get rid of this one, and then we can just add the one from earlier, the first part. Can you like mesh them together with the one for the pick in the morning? I don't know.
No.
That might not even be necessary.
No, I'll delete this one and then edit that other one down and just call it good.
Yeah, because that other one, I think it went like 50 minutes or like it went real long before you came on and helped me sign off. We only need like maybe the first 20.
Yeah, because it was
me talking to myself because nobody was in the chat anymore. I mean, it's like, what's the point? It serves no purpose.
We've had 2 views on this one. I'm sad that I didn't even know that people were here when they were here. I don't know what's going on with our streaming. So that kind of with our
I really wish people would comment though when they drop in. Like,
yeah, just let us know you're there, but
just say hi and then leave if you want, but say something.
I just want to know that they're there. But usually I can tell that people are on. I don't know who it is or anything, but I could tell that people are on there. But this time, I mean,
how do
it
you
wasn't
see
showing
that
tonight.
stuff? Do you pull up? Does it show you that on Melon, or do you have to pull up the YouTube stuff?
No, it's just at the top of the Melon stream. It just shows me that how long we've been streaming and how many viewers we have at that time. It doesn't show me what platform or anything. Now, Melon
mine
did
didn't
add
show
a
me.
thing.
I don't see viewers on this end.
They have added a new thing in Melon. Looks like today, which probably messed with this other thing. But you can connect to Twitter now. Post to your socials when you go live, so your community can tune in. So essentially, it'll send a message to Twitter to let people know, like, hey, I'm going live right now. Just kind of a quick alert. So, but we kind of discontinued our Twitter because it was kind of worthless.
Yeah, like it's on there, but I don't do anything with it.
Yeah, if you'll notice, I put up in the icons in the upper right. I used to have Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch, but I removed the Twitter and Instagram. I just put our 3 main ones there.
Twitch, you mean?
Yeah,
Twitter and Twitch.
Twitter and Twitch. Yep. Sorry. Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram are our 3. So.
Yeah, dude. Speaking of Twitch, did you see where they banned Spiros for 14 days?
Did he get the full ban, or was he able to get back on?
No, he wrote him about it, even got responses, all kinds of stuff. They wouldn't ever send him any proof. They just said it was due to hateful content online or on stream.
See,
and why he had a bunch of his streamer buddies and stuff on Twitter was basically saying that sounds like one, because in the post game it opens the mic up for everybody and you get people in there screaming the most ridiculous terrible things. And it's like, that sounds like someone did that to you and they nailed you for it because somebody complained. And that is crap.
Yeah, that's why
that's just another example of why I don't want
that's why Twitch is dangerous to streamers and their careers, and that's why they're starting to lose some big time streamers, and why Twitch is going to struggle with keeping people, or even people taking a chance on getting them now. I mean, it's rough. So anyways, let's get off here. We'll get rid of this video because it was boring.
Yeah, we got on. We're like, all right, there's been a few picks, and there's no more. Awesome.
It just
good
ended.
Shit,
so
good shit.
now we're just wasting everyone's time. So
including our own. We've been on here for over an hour and a half almost.
Yeah, I'm very annoyed.
And accomplished nothing.
Yeah. Even Ruler has logged out of the draft room. That's how bad it has gotten. So
every single pick someone needs to talk trade is going to get old if it doesn't start calming down a little bit.
I mean, honestly, I've messaged almost everyone about trading their pick so far too, but
we can trade quick.
Oh, I'll trade real freaking quick.
These people take 3 hours to pull off a trade because they all want to just sit back and wait till the last minute and see what offers come in. And it's like, if you got something in mind, send your own offer. If not, make your damn pick and let's move on. Yep. You know, if you don't have an offer in when you go on the clock, give it a few minutes, like give it an hour tops, and then just make your pick. Like,
hour's a pretty long time.
I'm glad Redux won't do this. Tony might ask everybody, but he won't make a trade on every pick.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't even think he'll try to move around
it's
that
much.
It's
not quite time yet. A starting draft like this is actually, to me, I'm really surprised by how much movements there's been, considering this is a complete redraft, not redraft, but fresh draft, Very surprising.
Yeah, you don't typically see a lot of draft pick trading in a true startup.
Yeah, startup. That's the word I was looking for.
Draft like that. It is a little bit weird, but
cool, man. Well, I'm gonna get off here and actually try to get a little bit more sleep tonight.
All right, man. Cool. We'll catch you in the morning for the start. I guess the actual start of the draft.
Sounds like a plan to me.
All right, bud. Have a good night.
All right, you too. See ya.
Bye.